Standard 10th, History, Chapter 2, Historiography, Indian Tradition. Dear students, today I am going to give you the textual question answer markings of chapter number 2. So be ready with your textbook and a pen. We'll go to page number 13. First question, complete the sentences by choosing a correct option. The first one, Dash was the first Director General of the Archaeological Survey of India. The answer is Alexander Cunningham. Go to page number 14. The second one, Dash translated the Sanskrit text of Hitopradesh. The answer is Mount Stuart Elphinstone. 1B, identify the wrong pair in the following, correct it. There's no need of rewriting it and no correcting it also, just identify it. Now there are 4 options given to us. The wrong pair over here is the third one, the Indian War of Independence 1857, Marxist history. That's the wrong pair. Question number 2, explain the following with its reason. The first one, writing of the regional history received a momentum. Now if you look at this answer which I have marked in this textbook over here, the markings are done with red ink, okay, and it is highlighted with blue, whereas the markings of all the other answers are done with blue ink. So this specific answer is marked with red because it is scattered all over the textbook on pages 10 and 11. So we'll just go through it. Page number 10 and 11, 7 points, red marking and blue highlighting. So we'll go to page number 10, children. Answer 2.1. So page 10. Here. Left hand side, can you see it's highlighted in pink over here? 2.2. Indian historiography, various ideological frameworks. In that, see colonial historiography. See the second line. I've made some changes over here. Okay, I'll read it out to you all. The first point, point 1, answer 2.1. Indian history written by, cancel were mainly. Indian history written by British officers and Christian missionaries, cancel there. Was prejudiced, add a D to it, okay, was prejudiced. Then, as they ridiculed the Indian culture. I'll read point 1 again. Indian history written by British officers and Christian missionaries was prejudiced as they ridiculed the Indian culture. This is point 1. Now we'll see where's the red marking elsewhere. Here, right hand side, same page. Last paragraph. Okay, can you see this, children, in red over here? That's your second point. So point 2, answer 2.1. Here it is. The Indian historians. Cancel he. In place of he, you'll write the Indian historians. So this is your second point. The Indian historians criticize the prejudiced history of ancient India written by British officers. That's point 2. Then point 3. Where's the red marking? Over here. Red one. Point 3. Mahadev Govind Ranade, Ramkrishna Gopal Bhandarkar, Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, Rajendra Lal Mishra. Okay, turn the page, page 11. Here, leave 3 lines and see the 4th line. Are the names of some renowned scholars among the nationalistic historians. So that's your third point of answer 2.1. So we have finished 3 points. Now we'll see the 4th point. It's over here. See here, point 4, children. It's highlighted in blue, marked in red. Point 4. Cancel he. In place of he, write V.K. Rajbade. Okay. V.K. Rajbade was of the firm opinion that we should write our own history. That's point number 4. Now point 5. Here, right hand side. Second last paragraph. Okay. See the 4th last line. That's point number 5. As a result, the attention of historians was drawn to the geographic conditions and history of South Indian regions. As a result, the attention of historians was drawn to the geographic conditions and history of South Indian regions. That's point 5. Point number 6, I have written it over here. Okay, children. Point 6, they started writing regional history. That's point number 6. They started writing regional history. And point number 7, let us go back to the question, and that is your last and the 7th point. Point 7 here. This is point number 7. Hence, writing of regional history received a momentum. So you all got the marking, children, of this answer. It was a bit complicated. Okay. So that's answer 2.1, 7 points. 2.2. Barker is an important type of historical document. The answer to this is on page number 9, 6 points. We'll go to page number 9. Yeah, left hand side. Count the lines from the top. First, second, third line. That's your first point. Barker is an important type of historical documents of medieval times. Second, it contains eulogies of heroes and stories of historical events, battles, lives of great men. Third, Marathi Bhakars are of various types. Sabhasad Bhakar was written by Krishnaji Anand Sabhasad during the reign of Chhatrapati Rajaram Maharaj. Fourth point, it is an important Bhakar for getting information about the rule of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. And your fifth and the last point, fifth point, yes. Bahu Sahibanchi Bhakar describes the battle of Panipat. And this is the fifth point, continuation of fifth point. Another Bhakar entitled Panipat, this is your sixth point, children. Another Bhakar entitled Panipatachi Bhakar is also about the same event. So these are 6 points. This is your sixth point. I've forgotten to mention it over here, point number 6. So 6 points, answer 2.2. Now let us go to the next question. Question number 3. Answer the following in 25 to 30 words. Okay, we'll see the first one. Which things are included in the descriptions by Emperor Babur in his autobiography? The answer is on page number 8. 3 points. 3.1. So let us go to page number 8. Right hand side. Below the orange box. First point. Okay, first line below the orange box. Babur, the founder of the Mughal Empire, wrote an autobiography entitled Tuzuki Babri. That's your first point. Second, it contains the descriptions of the battles fought by him. Cancel him and write Babur in place of that. Third point, Babur also recorded his minute observations of various regions and cities traveled by him, including the local economy, customs, and the flora. So 3 points. Answer 3.1. We'll go to 3.2. What is the contribution of Swatantra Veer Savarkar to nationalist historiography? Okay. What is the contribution of Swatantra Veer Savarkar to nationalist historiography? If you look at this answer, children, it is on page number 11, 6 points. Okay. But your first point is in the question itself. I've made certain changes. I'll read it out to you. The first point, which is in the question, the cancel contribution in place of that, right? Writings. Okay. The writings of Swatantra Veer Savarkar, and then I've written over here down, were instilled with nationalistic ideas. Okay. That's point number 1. The writings of Swatantra Veer Savarkar were instilled with nationalistic ideas. The remaining points are on page number 11. So let us go to page 11. Here it is. 3.2. So first point was in the question. Now here also this answer is a bit jumbled up over here, but you'll understand I've written the point numbers over here. So that point number 1 was in the question, marked in the question itself. Now point number 2, see your answer 3.2. So we'll see point number 2. The book, The Indian War of Independence 1857, written by Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, is of great importance. That's point number 2. Okay. Then point 3 is this, children. I have written it over here. Point 3. He looked at the revolt of 1857 as the first war of independence. This is your third point. Okay. Then fourth point is here. Left hand side. Last paragraph. First line. This is your fourth point. Point 4. Answer 3.2. His book gave inspiration to the nationalistic historiography, which helped in the triggering of the independence. This is your fourth point. Okay. Point number 4. His book gave inspiration to the nationalistic historiography, which helped in the triggering of the independence. Okay. Continuation of this sentence is over here. Movement. Right hand side, first line. Movement of the Indian people against the British. So that's point 4. Then point number 5 is over here. Can you see a point 5? The nationalistic historiography provided a momentum to the writing of regional histories too. This is point 5. Okay. And point 6. As a result, the attention of historians was drawn to the geographic conditions and history of South Indian regions. So, answer 3.2, 6 points. Okay. So, children, remaining markings, I'll give it to you all in the next video. Thank you, boys.